Welcome back into Brooklyn News Live here as we wrap up our coverage. We do want to turn to some other news that happened today. A pretty serious wreck happening on a Houston highway, rather, and it's sparking a lot of concern. There are police relating it to carjacking. I'll just let you listen in to this live video we have. This is from earlier today from KHOU, the local station there in Houston. Let's listen in.
I'm an assistant chief with the Houston Police Department. I want to first start off and say that everything that we have right now is preliminary information. It's still a very fluid scene with many moving pieces that we're trying to piece together. As you can see behind me, it's still an active scene. The facts of the case that we have right now are at 8:29 a.m. We received a call of a major accident involving 4 vehicles. Behind me, as you can see, the suspect's vehicle was a white SUV, and we're getting reports from witnesses that the suspect exited his SUV after causing this accident and fired rounds in the air. He then carjacked a black SUV and fled from this scene onto 45 North. A couple blocks north on Woodridge, he carjacked another black SUV. I'm not sure if it was involving another accident or that vehicle was just disabled. That will be in our investigation. So he carjacked another vehicle at gunpoint. It was another black SUV, went further north on 45. Our officers got the general broadcast on the radio to be on the lookout for this vehicle. Our officers were actively looking for this vehicle, making attempts to see what direction of travel he went. I want to say a big thank you to Precinct 1, who heard our broadcast and was able to locate the third scene where he was actually attempting to carjack another white Dodge Ram that was stranded on the freeway right in front of George R. Brown on 59 heading northbound. So as he's attempting to carjack that vehicle, the Precinct 1 constable comes up to the suspect and is able to get this suspect arrested and secured without any further incident at that location. I do want to say right now that we do have a deceased black female that was deceased in this vehicle, one of the vehicles behind us. Unfortunately, these are holiday seasons and it's going to be tough for their family to deal with this loss. Our hearts and our prayers go out to this family, and we ask the Houstonians to please pray for this family during this difficult time in their lives. As of all the other information that we have, it's going to be a very long, drawn-out investigation. We expect several felony charges to be placed on this individual, and we'll see what the DA charges this individual with. That's all I have for now. Do you guys have any questions for me? So that we don't have that determined right now as of how the accident happened, but we do have our vehicular crimes division piecing out, taking photographs to recreate how the accident actually occurred, and that will be determined later on in the investigation how exactly that accident occurred.
And you mentioned that witnesses said he was shooting in the air. Any indication that the lady in the car might have been shot, or does it appear to just be the impact from the accident?
So I don't know the answer to that question. We're still going to wait on the medical examiner, and all the notifications have to go out to be respectful of her family and make sure that they're notified of her situation.
Any other injuries other than the fatality you spoke of?
So the suspect had minor injuries, and he was transported to a local hospital where our officers are with him at this moment.
Everyone out here is okay?
Everyone out here is okay, but we're the people that you see out here are witnesses to this very big scene that we have. So it's going to be a long, drawn-out scene. I ask everybody, the Houstonians, to pack their patience. This is going to be closed off for quite some time. I can't even give you a timeline because it's going to be a long, drawn-out scene. So please find different routes to get to wherever you need to go.
Preliminary suspect shot. You don't think it hit him?
So as of now, I don't have that information. The reports I have is that he got out the SUV and started firing shots in the air, and then carjacked a individual at gunpoint, and that was a black SUV that he carjacked. and then he carjacked a second SUV at gunpoint.
But your deceased was because of the crash.
Correct.
Chief, so literally there was no actual act of chase. There was an actual search for the vehicle.
Yes, there was no police pursuit. This was a major accident, and as a result of that, we're looking for the guy that failed to stop and give information.
Houston police, they're holding a press conference on this crash that occurred on a local interstate there, leading to the man who caused this collision to open fire, then carjack a vehicle that was a nearby in the crash, to my understanding here, then go down and later carjack another vehicle. Extremely interesting. We'll keep our eyes on this. We are going to monitor a lot. We're monitoring a lot of stuff. Remember, you can join me weekdays from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. as we wrap up our coverage here. It's been a pleasure to be with you throughout the last 4 hours or so.